Hey, talking about a legend, I think this is a true legend. It's yeah, my basic breeder, Crack Julien. I think most of you already know this bird. We already showed him once, but I think in our legends series, he should be the frontman. So he's a Crack Julien is in fact the current base breeder. I also think one of the best breeders in Belgium currently. I think in total already more than 16 birds flew top 10 national originating out of Crack Julien. So first national, third national, third national, third national, fourth national. So a lot of references of Crack Julien, not only in my own loft, where he is the current basic breeder and still is. I still have one of his sons this year in my racing team doing great performances, but also on other lofts he performed or he showed his DNA as a top breeder and giving references like first national Bourges, third national Argenton, third national Argenton, and so on. And so Crack Julien is a son of Julien. Crack Julien himself was a really gifted racer. And so in 2016 there was a very heavy Montauban, and Montauban is about 800 kilometers. He arrived at 9 in the evening after 14 hours of race and won 6th national. A couple of weeks later, his own son, his firstborn son Crack Julien, won 3rd national brief. So, and that was the moment I decided to put Crack Julien on the breeding loft. And so he's already quite a couple of years on the breeding loft with the known references. And so as you can see, he's still in very good shape. This is his wing. He has to still molt his last flight. What is also very remarkable about Crack Julien is his eye. I think the eye experts amongst you will truly appreciate his eye. And in fact, he has everything what for me a top breeder has to have. And so his condition is still okay, of course. He's already 11 years old, very good muscled. He's not that big, he's a mid-sized bird. Very thick shoulder, as it should be, of course. A very short forearm. You can see also on the wing. So, and for me, although he's now 11 years, if you would handle him, you would think he's only 6 or 7 years. So that shows he has still great vitality and shows still a lot of condition, which is important to give to his children or grandchildren, of course. I'm not raising any children of him anymore, so the last children's I raised were in 2023. So all birds which are bred now from him are kept for breeding and not for racing anymore, seeing his quality. So you also see he has some white spots in his tail. He has quite a white beak. His son, who won 3rd national brief, son Crack Julien, has even more white beak. So, and sometimes I have indeed white feathered birds out of Crack Julien. Certainly when I do inbreeding with him, coupled to his granddaughter or his daughter or things like that. So if we talk about a legend, I think this is truly one, and I think if I can be that proud of it, not only in my loft but also on a lot of other lofts, he's a true legend, and I owe this bird a lot.